Good Charlotte, The River, featuring 𝐿𝐄𝐄𝐏 and Synyster Gates. This is tuned flat. This goes out to subscriber English Joe. And I think I messed up something up here on the 10-12. Seems like it was supposed to be... Maybe it's a... And then back and forth. Dang it! Okay, it'll probably come to me. So like I said, you want to tune down a half step. That's one fret down. This is actually a D sharp or E flat, and it's a standard tuning concept from there. So with starts, you can hear the harmonic on 5G. Not a big deal, but if you want to catch it. And then open E, second fret on the A, and go ahead and bar it down and catch the D string as well. And you're going to do 8 times on this strumming. Okay, from there we move up to a power chord with an altered bass note. Basically, just go 3, 3, 5 on the top 3 and go 8 strums. So from there, real easy transition, just move up to 3, 5 on the top 2. You're already on the 3, just bring this finger up 8 times. So then go to 5, 7 EA. You're going to strum it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and slide to 7, 9. And then you're going to start back over on this E power chord. So the end of the second one after the slide, go 7, 9, A, D and slide it. Just a trail off descending slide. And just stop the strings. Boom, karate chop it. Next part, it's a little less gain on it. Still distorted, but not quite as much. There's also a little bit of effects on here. I don't know if it's chorus or phase. But it's 7 on the A, 9 on the D, so it's just a power chord. The pick pattern's pretty cool because it'll work with you on palm muting certain notes. Basically, it's A, palm muted, no palm mute on anything on the D, and do that twice. So it's, and then palm mute the A once, and then hit the D once. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Do that twice. Okay, from there, same strings, move up to 10 and 12. This is a little shorter pattern, but it's still similar. 10, 10, palm muted, 12 D, 10 palm muted. And that 10 is on the A, obviously. That's it for that one. Then we're going to do what I call a flatted power chord. Same thing, but just take your index, move it to 9A. So you may want to make sure you're using your pinky up here, unless you don't mind the stretch. Either way, okay? So that's that. That's going to go 3 times. And then actually, then you go back to 7, 9 and do 1 beat through the 8 times. What? 8 times meaning picking 8 things. So it sums it up where it starts. You got 2 times through on the 8-note pattern here. We got our 4 hits, and then 1 time through on that pattern. That's 1 time. You do all of that 3 times. The 4th one changes though. You start it the same way. And we move into some octaves, which is 10A, 12G. And you want to angle on this to mute the D string. you should be angling it and muting anyways. I'm also muting the B with the pinky, I'm muting the high E with the index, I'm muting the low E with the tip of the, I cover all the bases, which I suggest you do that too, but the critical one is the D string. Okay, especially if you're going down up, which you can do either here. And then move it back to 9 and 11 octaves. And then 7, 9, 8 times. So it's... Then we move up. Here's where I was getting a little confused on when I played the intro here. It's going back to that 8 count beat, but it's 10A and 12D. So you'd go twice through, I believe. Because I may have done it once on the intro. Then move it to 12, 14 and do the same thing, same amount of times. But for some reason I was thinking it went back and forth twice, but I don't think so. Alright, so you can see the consistency in here, guys, with the palm mutes off the A, and then we got to lift it so we can play the D. When you lift your palm, don't lift too far because you got to come right back down again. And we don't have pauses in there, so it's just it's really a good technique for rock and metal. Okay, then it ends with this. Here's the last part: 3E, 5A, and I'd grab the 5D too, make it a power chord plus the octave note. It's